Johannes Evans, soon to be captain as of tomorrow. I'm very excited. How many of you can do this? Put up your hand if you can do it. Ah, you see. Now, how many of you have seen Star Trek, whether it's the new movie or the original? See, there's a bit of a disparity there. Now, that is my proof of the cultural impact of Star Trek. Because even if you can't do this, you know that you were in a classroom once when you were 7 years old and you couldn't do it. Don't feel bad. DeForest Kelley couldn't do it, and he was in the original series of Star Trek. For the episode, they had to sellotape his fingers together. Now, when you're looking at that, this is called the Tal. Leonard Nimoy saw it when he was in a synagogue session. I think it was a wedding, and he just thought it looked cool. Also, he was Jewish, you know. And that became a symbol that went with the saying, live long and prosper, of the Vulcan people, which are one of the alien races in Star Trek. What does Star Trek have to do with philosophy? Well, in short, everything. When you watch an episode of Star Trek, it is engaged philosophically, it is engaged socially, it is engaged politically. You can look in the original series of Star Trek from the 1960s and you have episodes that are dealing with, for example, one of the first interracial kisses on television. You have an episode that is explicitly pro-choice. They're dealing with abortion. Ireland can't even do that yet. When you're looking at Star Trek, you get to view philosophy in action. Now, what you're going to learn in philosophy, and what you probably know already, is that even though our society keeps changing, certain core questions remain the same, and it's just the variables that we're altering as time goes on. We're altering the way that we're thinking about it. And you can see that in action in Star Trek. They're adding, for example, ideas of different races, ideas of different planets. For example, the question remains, if we move to other planets, do we have to care about this planet anymore? Does global warming matter if we can go and live on Mars? And these are the sort of questions that you get answered in Star Trek, and you also see philosophical ideas engaged with on screen in a more practical way. So I totally recommend coming. Wednesday, tomorrow, is Socks Day. There will be 200 free cookies on the table. And if you come to our screening tomorrow, which is Mud's Woman, it's about a fabulously gay man doing an offensive Irish accent and being a slave trader in space. And the original series crew dealing with him. That's tomorrow. There's a quiz at the end. If you haven't seen Star Trek, don't worry, it's only about the episode in question. But if you win, you take home a full homemade Victoria sponge in the shape of the Starfleet insignia. I hope to see you guys. And even if you don't want to come to Star Trek meetings, which are hopefully going to be on Wednesdays, it's all on Netflix, so you should watch it. Thanks, guys.